Hello everybody, I'm Hope and welcome back to Let's Play Fate Stay Night Real Tenua. Previously, we caught up to the events of the end of the Rin Tosaka prologue, in which Saber is about to cold-bloodedly murder Rin right in front of Shirou. We also got to see how Shirou went through his day and met Lanza, and he was almost murdered multiple times, including actually being murdered but saved by Rin, like we saw. The funniest part though is, obviously, Lancer's having a worse day than Shirou, arguably, with all this shit happening to him. But also, one of my favorite parts was Shirou. It's like, when he's about to die, no, this is bullshit. Why me? Why am I dying here? This is dumb. I love that kind of stuff. And it was just wonderful meeting Saber. And that was simply amazing, and I thoroughly loved that. So, I left off on a cliffhanger, and I'm just absolutely excited to continue and see where we're heading into, as we're going to be heading into territories unknown. Why don't we just go ahead and get started? I guess I'll show you guys this little amazing line. Can I not hear his line? I guess I can't. Whatever. Oh, maybe now I can. No, I can't. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I scream as loud as I can. Her sword stops. Thank God I can't see her sword. The end of her invisible sword isn't wet with enemy's blood. Ah, Shirou, you're amazing. I address her, glaring, preparing myself to do my best to stop her. Man, Saber, you're so different, but you're still Saber. I understand her point, though. Perfectly well. No, Saber has no intention of stopping. She only stopped because I said so, and she is ready to bring her sword down at any time. This is all understandable for Shirou, because like he's probably the most ignorant of everybody about this kind of stuff. Saber doesn't answer. She only stares at me in silence. Saber is silent, still pointing her sword at the fallen enemy. She looks at me discontentedly. Wow, she looks really dumbfounded, like, huh? Like, this is so strange to her. Yeah, he is. Not hurting anyone unnecessarily. Well, it is true that we should avoid fights as much as possible, but I'm not so good-natured as to release someone who came to attack me. Wow. Very, very blunt, Saber. I mean, yeah, there is no changing your mind here. But are we going to use a command spell, or is Shirou going to be able to convince her? I suppose Shirou views Saber as someone who needs to be protected rather than her protecting him, because Shirou isn't really used to, you know, this beautiful, elegant, young little lady in armor swinging around a sword, defending him, killing people. It's kind of like, what the hell is going on here? This isn't normal. This isn't how things operate. I mean, if you look at how he interacts with Sakura, it's not so far-fetched that he'd say this to her. Saber looks dumbfounded, as if taken aback. Yeah, I bet. How long were we standing like that? Okay, Rin, hello there. The figure on the ground suddenly speaks. Saber suddenly concentrates her attention on her sword. Damn. Well, the thing is, Rin, you used a command spell to make Archer listen to basic commands, but Shirou has not. The hell do you mean by that? Saber grits her teeth. She looks salty, like, you dare talk to me like this? What the fuck? But Saber lowers her sword and relaxes. Saber's hostility disappears, so she must have put away her sword as well. I suppose you can, Rin. The one on the ground stands up. Does Shirou really not recognize Rin yet? She looks shameless brushing her ear. You would notice that, Shirou, you fucking sly dog. Hey, wait a second. This isn't the beach. This is a bathtub. That sulky person is definitely— What? Damn. When are you gonna button up your shirt, Tosaka? Yeah, hello there. Thanks for noticing me. It's very, very good of you to save my life. And I saved yours, kind of, maybe. Tosaka Rin replies with a big smile. What is going on here? What the heck is going on? That gets me. If she greets me normally like that, everything that happened up to now seems like a dream, and no, my head's about to explode. Jeez, how easy would things be if it did? Oh yeah, Magi, dude. Or Magus, yeah. Yeah. This has to come as a big shock, right? Like, it's gotta. When she replies clearly like that, it makes me seem stupid for asking. Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So saying, she walks toward the entrance. And then she turns, and the smile on her face isn't like the previous one. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's best to go and talk to her, Shirou. She glares at me. What? Bro, that is one long fucking finger. What are you, E.T.? Tosaka goes through the gate. As usual. She's always like that. It's only natural. She had a sword pointed at her until now, and she was almost killed. Is it just my imagination, or is she totally unlike how she seems at school? No. She's very different. God damn, that's great. So, I'm in a strange situation. In front of me is the school's #1 idol whom I admire, Tosaka Rin. And following silently behind me is Saber, who calls herself a servant. Am I the protagonist of a hentai, or what's happening here? I don't even understand. Oh. The hallway suddenly feels like a different dimension. But I can't be a coward forever. I'm a magus, even if I am just an amateur. Tosaka Rin, a magus just like me, is acting so fearlessly, so I have to act firmly too. But I can only work out a few things. First, about Saber who's following me. I am sure that she is some kind of a familiar because she calls me master, and I've made a contract with her. I hear that a familiar is some kind of an assistant for a magus. Most magi transfer part of their body into something and summon it as another self. For the other self, a magus usually uses a small animal. That's simply because it's easy to take over the mind of something like a cat or a dog. Yeah, I remember Ren was thinking the same thing when she was learning about like how servants were familiars, she was very confused. Like, oh, I mean, I guess it does make sense that, you know, they're not a cat or a dog, because the familiar of a servant is not even the same, because servants are their own beings practically. Some magi use a human as their familiar, but they need enough magical energy to restrain a human at all times if they do such a thing. But if one constantly uses enough magical energy to control someone, it would take most of the Magus' magical energy to sustain the familiar. But that'd be putting the cart before the horse. A familiar is something that assists the Magus. To reduce the burden on the Magus, it is commonly accepted that small animals are mostly suitable. So I've been taught, but I just got a lot on my mind. You know, I was almost killed like 500 times today. I'm bruised and battered all over my body. You know, so I'm not doing well. How are you doing, Saber? What was it? I hear a lot of people don't like you. Well, you know, after Iskandar kind of roasted me that one time. I wouldn't consider it a roast, as he was quite hypocritical of himself. Who the fuck's Iskandar? Oh, sorry, that's just the Japanese translation. We're talking about Alexander the Great. What the? What? You knew Alexander the Great? And on that day, Shirou's mind exploded. Saber looks human, no matter how you look at her, and she is clearly superior to me, her master. I don't have the magical energy to control such a person, and more than that, I don't have the magic circuits to summon a familiar. So Saber must be something rather unlike a familiar. She said she is a servant. I don't know what that is, but I think the man called Lancer and the man in red with Tosaka were the same thing. Then it must be that Tosaka is also called a master. I just saw her magical skills. If I'm wrong, my god, I can't read. Good lord, am I idiotic. If I am worth half a Magus, she is worth about 3 magi. Though, of course, there's no point in comparing me to other magi when I can only use the strengthening magic. Anyway, Tosaka is an amazing Magus. In any spiritually superior land is a family of magi that looks after that land. The Emiya family only came to this land in Kiritsugu's generation, so we're just strangers. That's why I didn't know that the Tosakas were magi, and I don't think Tosaka knew that the Emiyas were a family of magi either. There are several magi in this town that I don't know about. If Lancer is a familiar of another Magus in this town, then does it mean that I stuck my head into a conflict between magi? Yes, you have. As I assumed, I believe Lancer's master is going to be Shinji, which is a Mato. And if that's the case, I'm going to slap myself in the face because Lancer is so much cooler than Shinji. Yeah, your house is quite American or European, which is strange. I mean, we did get explained on that. Oh hell yeah, dude! How many women does Shirou bring into his fucking house? We got Fujine, we got Sakura, we got Seiba, and we got Rin. I guess technically a dude was in here, you know, Lancer, and another dude to even the sausages out. Saying so, Tosaka goes into the living room. Let's stop thinking for now. Let's just listen to Tosaka's story. In my eyes! I turn lights on. It's already past 1 in the morning, about the time I usually train and jack off. Yeah, I had to do a barrel roll out the window and escape. I did this really cool back parry, you should have seen it. I love how casual this is, that they just found each other out, and they're just, you know, casually speaking and talking with each other. I kind of like that. Yeah, it was rather convenient. At least Shirou's being brutally honest. I love how her eyes closed a little bit, and that was really cute, actually. Tosaka walks over to the broken window. Huh? Tosaka takes a piece of the shattered glass, takes a look at it, and... Yup, I figured. She cuts the tip of her finger and puts a drop of her blood onto the glass. We're not bringing Mom back, are we? I hope not. What kind of magic is this? That smug fucking face, though. Just like, look what I did, Shirou. The shattered glass combines on its own and restores itself in a matter of seconds. I mean, this technically is the first time Shirou has seen Ren do magic, so I would be pretty surprised too. I suppose that's fair enough.
私がやらなくともそっちで直したんだろうけど、こんなの魔力の無駄遣いでしょ。本当なら窓ガラスなんて取り替えれば済むけど、こんな寒い中で話すのもなんだし。
Well, man, if I had someone to repair my broken window, can you repair Lancer's ED? Then I won't have to do it. It would make it gay if I were the one to do it. She says so as if it's something natural, but needless to say, her skills are beyond my understanding, just like her attitude.
すごいぞ、遠坂。俺はそんなことできないからな。直してくれて感謝してる。
できないってそんなことないでしょ?
Yeah, I'm not really that great of a magus. I mean, I can like strengthen things. Like you see the, I don't know. You see that pot over there in the kitchen? I could turn that into a fucking steel plate. Yay!
ガラスの扱いなんて初歩の初歩だもの。たった数分前に割れたガラスの修復なんてどこの学派でも入門試験みたいなものでしょ?
Admission test for that? What does that make me, Peter Griffin? I'm pretty sure I'm good at this, man. I stuck a metal rod in my back. I don't think many people can do that, you see.
そうなのか。俺は親父にしか教わったことがないから、そういう基本とか手法とか知らないんだ。
I have a feeling Ren's face is just gonna go, NANI? Yep. Tosaka freezes. Damn it, it seems I said something I shouldn't have.
ちょっと待って。じゃあ何? エミヤ君は自分の工房の管理もできない半人前ってこと?
Yeah, that's about right.
いや、工房なんて持ってない。
I mean, yeah, he doesn't. Okay, look, take it from me. I got this dope ass shed over there. I can do whatever I want in there. I could stick metal rods in my back for frick's sake. I can even watch any TV show I want. Fucking, what shows do I enjoy? Fucking, I don't know. There's this show called Gate Stay Day. It's pretty cool. There's a character in it just like you. Well, I do have that shed as my training area, but I think Tosaka would get mad if I called that my workshop.
まさかとは思うけど確認しとく。もしかしてあなた5大要素の扱いとかパスの作り方も知らない?
Alright, question. There are 5 elements? I thought there were 4. And what do you mean pass? Make a pass at you? Because you are pretty attractive, but... I honestly admit that I don't know. Unbelievable. You're telling me you've been hiding this secret for so long and you don't even know the basics? Yeah, that's about right. Wow, that's scary. She's so beautiful usually, so she looks pretty scary now. Almost like she's gonna kick my ass.
何? じゃああなた素人?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean...
そんなことないぞ。一応強化の魔術ぐらいが使える。
Her reaction's gonna be good, like, but Shirou, even 4-year-olds can do that.
強化ってまたなんとも半端なのを使うのね。で、それ以外はからっきしってわけ?
Okay, I guess that's an odd basic magic to have. Tosaka glares at me.
端的に言えば、多分。
I could do a palm reading. You know, that's pretty cool. By your palm reading, I can read many things. 1, you wanted a saber. Damn it! Archer just resonates through through her chest plate or something. I don't know. Chest plate? Whatever the fucking ribbon is on her chest. Oh my goodness. What are the 2 other things? Well, we'll have to find out later because I honestly I'm not good at palm reading either. Her glare makes my answer vague.
は
Yada
あ
yada
なん
does
だ
it.
ってこんなやつ
See?
にリーダーが呼び出されるの
See, this is what I was talking about, man. Archer's like, you've got to be kidding me. She still isn't even taking a liking to me. Even after I saved her life, got her pendant back. What the fuck is this shit? Poor Archer. She sighs. It makes me mad. I haven't been playing around. I know I'm an amateur, but I don't think it matters right now.
まあいいわ。もう決まったことに不平をこぼしても始まらない。そんなことより今は借りを返さないと。
Tosaka takes a breath.
それじゃあ話を始めるけど、
Sweet.
エミヤくん、自分がどんな立場にあるのか分かってないでしょ。
No, I basically have no idea. I don't even know what I'm in. What game am I in? What anime I'm in? What the fuck am I doing here? I thought I was just an ordinary student in a weird world. I mean, I have been having these weird dreams lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not? I nod.
やっぱり。まあ一目で分かったけど、一応確認しとかないとね。知ってる相手に説明するなんて心の贅肉だし。
I don't know if Shirou... It's only putting Flab on my mind. So Shirou's just like, so you're telling me that's the only place you have Flab? Well, let's take a look at your thighs. There's plenty there. Oh no. Rin just fucking grabs whatever that is on the table and just like fucking dunks it on him. Take this. I think that was a weird phrase, but I stay quiet as I think she'll beat me up if I'm if I make fun of her now.
率直に言うと、
Ah yes,
エミヤ
serious
君は
music.
マスターに選ばれた
Music.
の。
I've been chosen as a master, huh? A master of what? A master of effort? Because I am trying rather hard. I still haven't made much
ど
progress.
ちらかの手に成功があるでしょ。手の甲とか腕とか個人差はあるけど3つの霊樹が刻まれているはず。それがマスターとしての証よ。
手の甲って。あ、これか。
Yeah.
そう。それはサーバントを律する呪文でもあるから大切にね。霊樹って言うんだけど、それがある限りはサーバントを従えていられるわ。
I can imagine Archer from within her like, I taught her these very exact things, and now she's going to pretend like she knew them from the beginning. Wow, the audacity.
ある限りってどういうことだよ。
霊樹は絶対命令権なの。サーバントには自由意志があるって気づいていると思うけど、それをねじ曲げて絶対に言いつけを守らせる呪文がその刻印。
Indeed, you can pretty much do whatever you want with them. Wait, so does that mean that I can command Saber to make me a grilled cheese sandwich? Not even Sakura would do that for me.
発動に呪文は必要なくて、あなたが霊樹を使用するって思えば発動するから。
Sweet.
ただし、1回使うたびに1つずつ減っていくから、使うのなら2回だけにとどめ
Yeah,
な
because
さい。
once you're out, you're not a servant anymore, or you're not a master anymore. Unless your servant's actually nice enough to stick with you.
で、その霊樹がなくなったら、エミヤ君は殺されるだろうから、
Okay.
せいぜい注意して。
Alright.
俺が殺される？
And just, yeah, just to put it bluntly, you'll be killed. I mean, of course I'm gonna survive longer than you, but I'm just telling you for your own good.
そうよ。マスターが他のマスターを倒すのが聖杯戦争の基本だから。そうして他の6人を倒したマスターには、望みを叶える聖杯が与えられるの。
Alright, okay. If I'm getting this right, Tosaka, are we in Lord of the Rings right now? The fuck is Lord of the Rings? It's only one of the greatest epics of all time! Well, I've never seen it. The audacity. Shirou is being just, like every day, Rin's like disappointing him more and more. But I idolized you, damn it! Oh, hold on. I don't understand what Tosaka is talking about at all. Like the part about masters killing other masters, and the part where the winner gets a holy grail. Wait, does she mean the holy grail?
まだわからない。要するにね、あなたはあるゲームに巻き込まれたのよ。
Oh, sweet. Are we playing Saw? Because I got this pretty cool jigsaw puzzle over here.
聖杯戦争っていう7人のマスターの生存競争。他のマスターを一人残らず倒すまで終わらない魔術師同士の殺し合いに。
You know, Fortnite, Fate Stay Night, coincidence? I think not. Tosaka Rin states so as if it is the most natural thing in the world. But that phrase swirls in my head. I've been chosen as a master. Tosaka says she is a master. Familiars called the servants, and a battle to the death between other magi called the Holy Grail War. My brain! Tosaka, please!
気持ちはわかるけど、私は事実を口にするだけよ。
Alright, I mean, you wouldn't lie to me, would you?
それにあなただって、心の底では理解してるんじゃない？一度ならず二度までもサーバントに殺されかけて、自分はもう逃げられない立場なんだって。
Yeah, practically. That's certainly. I was almost killed by that Lancer guy, but.
あ、違うわね。殺されかけたんじゃなくて、殺されたんだっけ？
Yeah.
よく生き返ったわね、エミヤ君。
You just had to bring that up to me, thanks. Tosaka's comment finishes me off. Ooh. That's right. That guy killed me and I certainly died. No excuse or no gate. I can't even talk right now. My god! What kind of fucking cheese am I smoking? No excuse nor negotiation was possible. I was just someone who had to be killed. So, even if I do deny that this battle to the death that I can't understand, the others in it will not withdraw.
納得した？ならもう少しだけ話をしてあげる。
Just go ahead. You had flab in your mouth, right?
聖杯戦争というのが何であるか私もよくは知らない。ただ何十年に一度、7人のマスターが選ばれ、マスターにはそれぞれサーバントが与えられるってことだけは確かよ。
Yeah, but this Grail War came rather fast comparatively to the last one, because it hasn't even been 2 decades. It's been like 1 decade.
私もマスターに選ばれた一人。だからサーバントと契約したし、あなただってセーバーと契約した。
You know, even I can't deny that whenever Rin makes this face, it is very like smug and almost like she's looking down on you. But I won't lie, I kind of like it.
サーバントは聖杯戦争を勝ち残るために聖杯が与えた使い魔と考えなさい。
Okay, so we win a cup from this. I already have plenty of cups in the cupboard. I don't know what I need a cup for.
で、マスターである私たちは自分のサーバントと協力して他のマスターを始末していくわけね。
Alright, Rin, have you even questioned that this game sounds remarkably stupid? Like, why? You know, if this has happened many times before, then you think the world would be different by now. But it's not. Tosaka's description is too brief for me to understand. But there's one thing I do wonder about.
ちょっと待ってくれ。遠坂はセイバーを使い魔だって言うけど、俺にはそうは思えない。
But to be completely, like, down to earth for a second, yeah, this all is really cool how, Rin was, like, you know, in a much easier position than Shirou and understood a lot more, but was definitely taught a lot of things by Archer. And now she's filling the role of exposition for Shirou's character. And Shirou is not just, like, believing everything right away. He's still, like, dumbfounded and awestruck by the insanity of this situation, but has to force himself to believe certain parts of it because of the evidence and circumstances that he's gone through. And I do like that he's still not convinced even with the glaring evidence in front of him. He needs to just be sure. He's not just a sheep.
だって使い魔っていうのは猫とか鳥だろ？そりゃ人の幽霊を扱うやつもいるっていうけど、セイバーはちゃんと体がある。それにそのとても使い魔なんかに見えない。
Yeah, you're right. I glance at Saber. She's just standing there watching. I love her little face. Her just like just neutral expression is honestly just fun. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, sure, she's cute, but there's something that I like about it. Saber is quietly listening to our conversation. She looks just like a human being. I don't know her identity, but she's a girl about my age. Just having a girl like that near me is more than enough, so I don't get it when she tells me the Saber is a familiar. Besides, my heart is pounding right now.
使い魔ね。まあサーバントはその分類ではあるけど、 位置づけは段違いよ。何しろそこにいる彼女はね、使い魔としては最強とされるゴーストライナーなんだから。
Why must she always bring up the strongest of all familiars, damn it?
ゴーストライナー。じゃあやっぱり幽霊ってことか？
No, Shirou, you silly goober. It's not a ghost. A human ghost has stopped living a long time ago. The remaining mind of those with strong abilities who remain in this world even after they die. Okay, to be fair, the description of a ghost kind of works for servants in this universe. So I won't deny that. But that doesn't make sense. This isn't Casper. This is Fate. A ghost doesn't have a body. A ghost can only be hurt by other ghosts. What do you mean by that? Have you had experience? So, as I have a body, a ghost shouldn't be able to kill me.
幽霊。似たようなものだけど、そんなもんと一緒にしたらセイバーに殺されるわよ。
That's cute.
サーバントは受肉した過去の英雄。精霊に近い人間以上の存在なんだから。
I mean, ghosts, spirits. What's the difference?
受肉した過去の英雄。
Oh, that's right. You could summon Hitler. You could summon Stalin. Who else? Who else? Jesus Christ. What is up, my G? It is I, Jesus Christ. But why are you brown? You do realize that I was around in the time and area that everyone was brown, right? It would make no sense for me to be white. Ooh, I see.
そうよ。過去だろうが現代だろうが、とにかく死亡した伝説上の英雄をこう引っ張ってきてね。
Oh, well,
実
yeah,
体
yeah.
化させるのよ。
That's right. You got it.
まあ、呼び出すまでがマスターの役割で、後の実体化は聖杯がしてくれるんだけどね。
Holy Grail being this dark son of a bitch named Angra. Angra seems like someone who's just, you know, an asshole.
魂を形にするなんてのは、一介の魔術師には不可能だもの。
ちょっと待て。過去の英雄って。
I look over at Saber. Then she's a heroine from the past too? Well, it's true that nobody would dress like that now, but still.
そんなの不可能だ。そんな魔術聞いたことがない。
当然よ。これは魔術じゃないもの。あくまで聖杯による現象と考えなさい。そうでなければ、魂を再現して固定化するなんてできるはずがない。
So that makes me question, is the Holy Grail only doing this so that in the hopes that it can be created into the world? Like, that there will be a certain person that eventually comes along and deems its will necessary for Angra to come into the world? Because if that's the case, then what kind of omnipotence does it have? Why can it do this but not summon itself into the world?
魂の再現って。じゃあサーバントは幽霊とは違うのか？
No, they are not.
違うわ。人間であれ動物であれ機械であれ、偉大な功績を残すと輪廻の輪から外されて、一段階上に昇華するって話聞いたことない？
Animals and machines? Does that mean Mecha Godzilla could be a servant? Animals? Alright, the rise of the furries. Fucking Planet of the Apes too. So, does that mean that reincarnation is a thing in this universe? If we're establishing that rule here, then people reincarnate all the time, but it's those that make great achievements that are made into a higher rank. So, man, feels bad for Joseph then. Like, you know, fucking Virgin Mary gets to be a servant, but not Joseph. He gets to be reincarnated.
英霊っていうのはそういう連中よ。要するに崇め立て祀られて疑似的な神様になった者たちなんでしょうね。
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, practically.
高齢術とか口寄せとか、そういう一般的な霊を扱う魔術は彼らの力の一部を借り受けて奇跡を起こすでしょ。
Okay.
けどこのサーバントっていうのは英霊本体を直接連れてきて使い魔にする。
I suppose that does make sense.
だから基本的には霊体としてそばにいるけど、必要とあれば実体化させて戦わせられるってわけ。
Yeah, it's like Ryukin Light from Death Note.
その霊体と実体を使い分けられるってことか。遠坂のサーバントは姿が見えないけど、今は霊体って
Yeah, can you deem the you can deem them to be able to see each other, right?
いえ、あいつはうちの召喚人で
Oh,
傷を
fair
癒してる最中よ。
Fair enough.
さっきセイバーにやられたでしょ。あれだってあと少し強制撤去が遅かったら一撃で消滅してたわ。
Two of your command spells are gone. Rip.
いい？サーバントを倒せるのは同じ霊体であるサーバントだけ。そりゃ相手が実体化していればこっちの攻撃も当たるから、うまくすれば倒せるかもしれない。
Yeah, but the logistics of that are interesting. Like, if you caught them off guard while they're sleeping, would you even be able to kill them? Or would their, like, defense stat, like, so, like, how do I explain this? Like, do they have a higher defense? Like, would they have, like, I don't know, fucking armor? Like you wouldn't be able to pierce their flesh because you're a human?
けどサーバントはみんな怪物じみてるでしょ。だから怪物の相手は怪物に任せて、マスターは後方支援をするっていうのがセオリーね。
Yeah. Tosaka's explanation irritates me for some reason. I agree, because you're calling them monsters. Like, what the fuck? Saber's no monster, Archer's no monster, Lancer's kind of a monster, but he's pretty fucking cool, so you can't deny that. And I gotta admit, Archer's probably back home like, every time she talks bad about me, I get a tingle in my chest. I shall call it the Archer tingle. Yes. She calls them monsters. I don't know about the other servants, but I don't want her to talk about Saber like that. Hey, fucking good man, Shirou.
とにかくマスターになった人間は召喚したサーバントを使って他のマスターを倒さなければならない。
I'm glad that you're not killing us right now.
そのあたりは理解できた？
Yeah, but it's still kind of insane to me.
言葉の上でなら。けど納得なんて言ってないぞ。
Alright, how are you gonna prove it to him?
そもそもそんな悪趣味なことを誰が何のために始めたんだ。
You see, Shiro's asking the real questions that no one ever fucking asks, and I gotta say, I really appreciate that.
それは私が知るべきことでもないし、答えてあげることでもない。そのあたりはいずれちゃんと聖杯戦争を監督してい
Alright,
るようにしてさ。
Kotomine Kirei! Rejoice. It is I!
私が教えてあげられるのはね、あなたはもう戦うしかなくて、サーバントは強力な使い魔だからうまく使えってことだけよ。
Yeah, man, use them wisely. Tosaka says so and now turns to Saber.
さて、エミヤ君から話を聞いた限りじゃ、あなたは不完全な状態みたいね、セイバー。マスター
Yeah.
としての心得がない魔術師見習いに呼び出されたんだから。
ええ、あなたの言う通り、私は万全ではありません。
I see. If she was in full form, she'd be more powerful
シ
then?
ローには私を実体化させる魔力がないため、霊体に戻ることも、魔力の回復も難しいでしょう。
Yeah, this is bad. Shirou, you're gonna have to like figure something out.
驚いたわ。そこまでひどかったこともだけど、あなたが正直に話してくれるなんて思わなかった。どうやって弱みを聞き出そうかなって程度だったのに。
Well, Maber. Yeah, I can speak. Maybe Saber's just so confident that she can tell you whatever. It doesn't matter to
敵に
her.
弱点を見抜かれるのは不本意ですが、あなたの目は欺けそうにない。
I mean, okay, she makes an
こ
actually
ちらの
valid
手札
point.
を隠しても意味はないでしょう。それならばあなたに知ってもらうことで、シローにより深く現状を理解してもらった方がいい。
Yeah, definitely. I agree with this.
正解。風格も十分と。
Ah.
ますます惜しい。私がセイバーのマスターだったらこんな戦い勝ったも同然だったのに。
The tingle! The tingle! It hurts! Ah, poor Archer, man, having to deal with that fucking Rin tingle every time. Alright. Tingle count 2! Tosaka clenches her fists with anger.
遠坂、それ俺がふさわしくないってことか。
Yeah, hey man, I literally, like, I did a lot today. damn it. I deserve this.
当然でしょ、ヘッポコ。
Oh. Okay. I certainly didn't expect that, but thanks. Wow. She's just said something that any normal person would have trouble saying.
何？まだなんか質問があるの？
Oh my, wait, did I read that wrong? Oh, no, she was... Damn it, now I'm sad. Poor Shirou. Okay, wow. She just said something that any normal person would have trouble saying. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Rin. Making me feel all great about myself. Thanks. Fucking hell. And she doesn't realize it. Her honor, student image from school crumbles inside of me. I am no longer a fan. I am going to destroy my Dakimakura, and I'm going to not ever fantasize about you again. Instead, I've got Sakura, who's becoming more woman-like than you, Rin! Ah, Shirou, no. You poor soul. God damn, why does everybody look down on this boy? Well, except for Sakura and Fujine, I guess. Good going, Issei. Tosaka certainly shows no openings. Just look at that! Issei was right! Issei was right! Issei was right! Oh, Issei. I had told you, brother, don't you understand? Do not ever ally with Tosaka. She is but a monster, a beast. Someone who is wholly evil. You will not trust her. After all, she got us my wages! Wages. Okay, I get it, Issei. Your fucking money's gone.
さて、話がまとまったところで、そろそろ行きましょうか。
Alright. Next day, I guess. Fourth day. Tosaka suddenly says something strange. I mean, if this was Majora's Mask, we'd be dead.
行くってどこへ？
Man, yeah, where are we going?
だから、あなたが巻き込まれたこのゲーム、聖杯戦争をよく知っているやつに会いに行くの。
Oh my god.
エミヤ君、聖杯戦争の理由について知りたいんでしょ？
No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No, no.
もうこんな時間なんだし、
No
あまり遠いのは。
way. We're not going to see Kotomine and Kirei, are we? There's no way. No way. Oh my goodness, you're gonna see Kotomine and Kirei. Oh my god, please, Game, I wanna see him.
大丈夫。隣町だから急げば夜明けまでには帰ってこれるわ。それに明日は日曜なんだから別に夜更かししてもいいじゃない。
Oh my god, let's go to the church. Go to the church. Just go to the church. Shirou, shut up. For once, I'm gonna disagree with you. Just fucking leave. Go to the church. It's just that a lot of things happened today, so I want to have a rest and think about it. Okay, you know what, Shirou, you make a valid point, but for once I'm gonna have to slap you across the face and tell you to fucking go. Clench those cheeks. You're gonna meet the biggest man in the myth, the legend, Kotomine. Like, come on. This is the biggest opportunity in the Fate legend. This man is responsible for, you know, like a lot of bad things. Oh, man. He killed your sister's mom. If that has anything to tell you.
何？行かないの？もうエミヤ君がそう言うんならいいけど、セイバーは？
Excuse my yawning. Goodness. I guess Kirei put a spell on me. Tosaka asks Saber.
ちょっと待て、セイバーは関係ないだろう。あんまり無理強いするな。
Yeah, she's my servant, damn it.
もうマスターとしての自覚はあるんだ。
Yes.
私がセイバーと話すのは嫌？
Damn straight.
そんなことあるか。ただ、遠坂の言うのが本当なら、セイバーは昔の英雄なんだろ。だからこんな現代に呼び出されて、右も左もわからないはずだ。
Fitting you say that, Shirou. Kirei's just laughing in the distance. Flies back to the church with his fucking crimson wings.
だから、
シロ、それは違う。 サーバントは人間の世であるのなら、あらゆる時代に適応します。
Oh, nice.
知ってるって
Yeah.
本当に？
Well, there's also some other things about it.
もちろん。この時代に呼び出されたのも
There we go.
一度ではありませんから。
She confirms it right here. Awesome. Even Rin is surprised.
嘘、どんな確率よそれ。
Yeah, the chances are pretty insane, aren't they? Hey, Tosaka is surprised too. So that must mean Saber said something incredible.
シロ、私は彼女に賛成です。あなたはマスターとして知識がなさすぎる。あなたと契約したサーバントとして、シロには強くなってもらわなければ困
I
り
am
ます。
beyond pleased that Saber is being kind to Shirou. Saber stares at me silently. It's a gentle stare that's worried not for herself, but for me.
わかった。行けばいいんだろ。
yes, Shirou, thank you!
それってどこなんだ、トサカ。ちゃんと帰ってこれる
Oh
場
my
所なんだ
god,
ろ
we're
う
gonna go
な
to the church. Let's go.
もちろん。行き先は隣町の
Kotomine Church!
そこがこの戦いを監督してるエセ神父の居所よ。
False priest? I mean, you're not wrong. Tosaka makes an evil smile. Yeah, look at it. It looks like she's having fun dragging me around while I don't know anything. It might be prejudice, but I'm beginning to feel like there's a problem with her personality. You say. You say was right. Okay, we going to the church? Let's go to the church. Alright, we're gonna meet. Oh my god, please. We walk through the nighttime town. It's past 1 in the morning and there's no one out at this time, except for the murderer. The lights in the house are out and only the street lamps illuminate the silent town.
ああ、トサカ。つかのことを聞くけど、歩いて隣町まで行く気なのか？
Yeah, it's quite a long walk, but I guess we're gonna have to do it.
そうよ。だって電車もバスも終わってるでしょ。いいんじゃない？たまには夜の散歩っていうのも。
You see, I would love to go for a walk at nighttime, but the thing is, the world is so scary and I have too much anxiety in myself to even consider doing that. And no, it's not because... I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind. Just don't question it.
そうか。一応聞くけど、隣町までどのくらいかかるか知ってるか？
About 2 hours.
歩いてだと1時間ぐらいかしらね。
Oh,
遅くなったら帰りはタクシーで行けばいいでしょ。
that's a long walk.
そんな余分な金は使わないし、俺が言いたいのは、女の子が夜出歩くのはどうかってことだ。最近物騒なのは知ってるだろ？
You know what? Shirou! I was about to make this joke and I refused to make this joke and yet you say it so calmly and nicely? How dare you, Shirou! Shirou, I feel like we're on the same page, man. It's like we're connected somehow.
安心しなさい。相手がどんなやつだろうとちょっかいなんて出してこないわ。
All right, let's slice through this. Let's slice through some humans.
そこにいるセイバーはとんでもなくお強いんだから。
Oh, she's right. Whoever it is, if someone attacks her, they will be counterattacked viciously.
リン、シロは今何を
Look
言い
at
たかったのでしょう。
Saber!
私には理解できなかったのですが。
Look at Saber! Look at Saber in like this fucking raincoat. That's amazing.
いや、大した勘違いっぷりっていうか、大間抜けっていうか。なんでも、私たちが痴漢に襲われたら、エミヤくんが助けてくれるんだって。
Oh man, I was hoping to hear Tosaka say hentai, but she did not. Rip.
そんな、シロは私のマスターだ。
Hey!
それでは立場が逆ではないですか。
But no. Shiro's not the type to stand for that. No. This isn't. He wants to protect Saber. He doesn't want Saber to protect him.
そういうの考えてないんじゃない？魔術師とかサーバントとかどうでもいいって感じ。あいつの頭の中、一度見てみたくなったわね。
Hey, this is new to me. I'm tired. I've been beaten. I just want to sleep. Tosaka and Saber now know each other well enough to talk to each other. Saber has been silent ever since I stopped her from going out dressed like she was. She said she wouldn't take off her armor, so I made her wear a raincoat, and she's been quiet ever since. Now she follows me and only speaks to Tosaka.
あれ？どっちに行くのよ、エミヤくん。 そっち道が違うんじゃない？
I'm gonna go jump off the Fuyuki Bridge. See ya.
橋に出ればいいんだろ。ならこっちのが近道だ。
Damn it! I don't want to walk alongside them, so I quickly make my way to the small side road. Freaking dumb people. They follow me without objection. Ah, yes. Fuyuki Bridge. We come out into a park. We have to cross the bridge to go to the neighboring town of Shintobud.
へえ、こんな道あったんだ。そっか。橋には公園からでも行けるんだから、
Aw.
公園を目指せばいいのね。
Ren actually looks genuinely happy there. That's sweet. Maybe it's just because it's nighttime. Tosaka's face looking up at the bridge seems even more beautiful than at school. I'm conflicted. I'm troubled. Issei's like, you better keep it in your pants, Shirou! Even with such astounding beauty, she is but a succubus! Someone who will suck you dry, and I'm not talking about the sexual way. She will suck you for your money! She will take your life energy! She will destroy you! Alright, now I gotta get to sleep. I'm sick of being in your head. Bye.
いいから行くぞ。別に遊びに来たわけじゃないんだから。
Alright, let's go. I hurried Tosaka, who was standing still in the park, and make my way up the stairs. Once we reach the roads alongside of the bridge, Shinto will be straight ahead of us. Oh man, I'm just like waiting to get to the goddamn church. There's no one on the bridge. That's only natural, as not many people use it even during daytime. It's more normal to use the bus or the train to get to the neighboring town, so this bridge is rarely used. That's because it's so long, and it carries a fear that it might collapse on you. Is this foreshadowing for later? That must be why this place isn't used for dates, even though it's perfect location-wise. Yeah, imagine going on dates. Am I right, guys? Saber is following me silently, and Tosaka is walking right beside me. Trying to ignore them, I hurry across the bridge. Beyond the bridge, Tosaka leads us into the suburbs. When I think about Shinto, only the office buildings in front of the station come to mind, but there are streets from older times once you get away from the station. The suburbs are the most extreme of those. There are hilly roads and a high ground overlooking the sea. As you go further up the hill, there are fewer buildings and the Foreigners' Cemetery, built on the slope of the hill, can be seen. The Foreigners' Cemetery, that's interesting. They have a cemetery for foreigners? That's strange, I've never heard of that.
この上が教会よ。エミヤ君も一度ぐらいは行ったことがあるんじゃない？
Baka, I'm not religious.
いや、ない。あそこが個人だったってことぐらいは知ってるけど。
What, was that the orphanage you were at? Ah yes, Kirei's evil knows no bounds. I shall tear down this orphanage and build a church, and falsely covet my name as a priest. Oh yes.
そう。なら今日が初めてか。
Oh hell yeah, he is.
気を引き締めた方がいいわ。
What a difficult guy.
神父は一筋縄じゃいかないから。
What a difficult guy. Tosaka starts up the hill. Looking up, I can see a building at the top of the hill. A church atop the hill. There's atop the hill, man. There's a church up on the hill. Up on the hill, you know, there's a hill right on top of the hill. King of the hill. I never thought I'd visit God's house for the first time. Kirei's just smiling in his room, just like suddenly like, I feel good. Fucking God's house for the first time for a reason like this. I know Shirou's not meaning that literally, but the translation is great. Please, let's go to the church. Let's go into the church. I want— yes! Oh my goodness, let's go. The church is magnificent. The whole top of the hill must be the church's land, as a flat field welcomes me as soon as I reach the top. The church isn't that big, but it's compelling, towering over its visitors.
Shirou, 私はここに残ります。
You know, that's really convenient for the plot, actually. Maybe Saber actually does recognize like a church, Kirei, so she doesn't want to go in, maybe. Or she doesn't want to be seen by anyone. But, you know, it'd be really interesting if Kirei's like, hello there, young girl. What brings you here today? Having a little trouble? Did you break some cups today? Perhaps because you were told to.
なんでだよ。ここまで来たのに、セイバーだけ置いてけぼりなんてできないだろ
私は教会に来たのではなく、シロを守るためについてきたのです。シロの目的地が教会であるのなら、これ以上遠くには行かないでしょう。
That's quite the fair explanation.
ここで帰りを待つことにします。
I won't question you, Saber. Let's just go in. Saber says clearly. It doesn't seem like she'll budge an inch, so I decided to respect her decision.
う。それじゃあ行ってくる。
はい。誰であろうと気を許さないように、マスター。
Oh no, I'm nervous. I can't believe we're gonna meet fucking Kirei. Oh god. Here we are. Oh my god. Let's go. The church. What is this organ playing? Dude, I can imagine Kirei just sitting there playing on the motherfucking organ and he just looks back. Hello there! It is a large, impressive chapel. Since it's so large, many people must come here during the day. If he's entrusted with such a church, the priest here must be a man of
どうせ
character.
だ。ここの神父さんっていうのはどんな人なんだ。
Funny
どん
you
な人
ask.
かって説明するのは難しいわね。10年来の知人だけど、私だって未だにあいつの性格はつかめないもの。
Why does that feel kind of meta to me? Like, even watching Zero, it's like, how do you understand Kirei? Like, even with all the analyzing I did to understand this guy's character, and just, like, peeling back every possible inch of the anime, and rewatching episodes, and re-looking, and just examining, by the end, I barely got through with, like, my theories with Kirei, but even now, it's still hard to grasp his character sometimes, so...
10年来の知人。それはまた随分と年季が入った関係だな。もしかして親戚か何かか。
I mean, he's basically your dad now.
親戚じゃないけど、私の後見人よ。ついでに言うと、兄弟子にして第二の師っていうところ。
Hell yeah.
兄弟子って魔術師としての兄弟子。
Uh-huh, the priest is a motherfucking magus.
そうだけど、なんで驚くのよ、そこで。
だって神父さんなんだろ。
Yeah,
神父さんが魔
that's
術
like
なんて
witchcraft.
そんなのご法度じゃないか。
Shiro's making the fair point here. By their nature, a magus and the church cannot be in harmony. Well, you see, Kira's not an ordinary man. The organization that Magi belong to is called the Magic Association. And on the other side of religion, the side you wouldn't see while living a normal life, is called the Holy Church. The two are barely similar. They cooperate in name, but they're always trying to kill each other when given the chance. The church hates heretics. Oh fuck yeah, we're gonna go on a crusade? They totally eliminate the inhuman, and they count magic using humans among their targets. For the church, miracles are only given to the chosen holy saints, like Jean. Any miracles handled by other peoples are heresies. There are no exceptions, even for those within the church. The higher one rises in the church, the more one is prohibited from the impunity of magic. And for a follower entrusted with a church like this, and the more divine protection one receives, the more one should stay away from magic.
そもそもここの神父さんってこっち側の人だったのか。
Is he on our side? I don't know about that.
ええ、聖杯戦争の監督役を任されたやつだもの。バリッバリの大校舎よ。
Oh, this is wonderful.
もっとも神のご加護があるかどうかは疑問だけど。
Still, I really couldn't imagine playing this game for the first time and not knowing Kirei's a bad guy. This would be the biggest motherfucking twist of all time. Tosaka's footsteps echo as she approaches the altar. It's bad manners to do that when the priest isn't here, but it's so late at night. He won't be in the chapel, so if he's anywhere, it'll be the private room in the back.
んで、その神父さんはなんて言うんだ。さっきはコトミネとかなんとか言ってたけど。
名前は琴峰キ
There
レ
he is, yes.
父さんの教え子でね。もう10年以上顔を合わせてる腐れ縁よ。できれば知り合いたくなかったけど。
You're so fucking excited.
同感だ。
Yes!
私も死を敬わぬ弟子など持ちたくは。
Oh my god! It's Kotomine Kirei! That voice just comes in like a fucking hurricane, and he's over here like, I feel the same way. I did not want an apprentice who did not respect her teacher. Oof! Burn! Motherfucking roast burn! A footstep. He must have noticed our entry as he slowly appears from the other side of the altar. Yes! There he is!
変わった客を連れてきたな。彼が7人目というわけか、リン。
God, that voice, man! You could cut butter on it! It's so smooth! Oh! Look at this, man. Look how much older you've gotten. Christ!
中身は点で素人だから見てられなくって。
He grew his hair out. You've got, like, you know, lines under your eyes. You look tired. There's some malice in there. I can see it thoroughly. Beyond those eyes is like weird fucking hatred. Let me hear your heartbeat, Kirei. I'm sure it's great.
確かマスターになったものはここに届けを出すのが決まりだったわよね。あんたたちが勝手に決めたルールだけど。
I'll follow it this time. Damn.
それは結構。なるほど。ではその少年には感謝しなくてはな。
Why, thank you, Kirei. You're quite a kind priest. The priest called Kotomine slowly turns to me. Without realizing, I step back. He's not scary at all. I don't feel any hostility from him, but this priest still has a presence that makes the air around him feel heavy. I mean, yeah, do you hear the music playing in the background? Do you look at this guy and you think, this dude looks pretty chill? No, you leave. You fucking run away and you never come back. But he'll chase after you. Oh yes, he will. He'll kill you.
私はこの教会を任されている。Kotomine Kirei というものだが。
Kotomine Kirei というの。
君の名は何というのかな？7人目のマスター。
The introduction here. I cannot wait for things to go to hell.
Emiya, Shirou. けど、俺はまだマスターなんてものになった覚えはないからな。
I glare back at the priest, trying not to lose against his presence.
Emiya, Shirou.
Let's fucking go! The way he pauses after saying Emiya. The way he pauses after saying Emiya is just great! Oh my god! Oh, I'm losing it! I'm losing it! I'm losing it! Alright, it's time to bring back something that I haven't thought of in a while. It's time for the ghost of Kiritsugu's past. Shirou, do not trust this man. But why, father? Because he's got quite greasy hair, and you don't. So, don't trust men with greasy hair. Well, I'm not sure what that has to do with this. Just trust me. Okay, bye. That has been today's segment of Ghost of Kiritsugu's past. The weight on my back turns into a chill. Oh my god, oh my fucking god, oh my god, look at him! He's contemplating within himself, he's like, oh, how delightful this is. I never thought fate could be so kind as to bring me another one of that bastard's little worms. Oh, I'm going to have fun tearing this mongrel apart. Oh, thankfully Gilgamesh is over there trying to manipulate Sakura. Oh man, I would love to pit these two together. Oh, that would be interesting. That smile, it makes me...
礼を言う、エミヤ。よくリンを連れてきてくれた。君がいなければあれは最後までここには訪れなかったろう。
Oh man, you're welcome. Yeah, okay. You can keep her. You can give her whatever sick motherfucking gifts you have. You can read her your Bible stories that somehow coincide with your grand plan to summon Angra. But I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go eat some fucking grilled cheese, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Like I'm done with this shit, man. I've been killed like 3 times today. The priest makes his way towards the altar. Tosaka moves away from the altar and stands beside me.
では始めよう。エミヤ・シロ。君はセイバーのマスターで間違いはないか？
Yep, that's the last servant left, so that's how he knows it's Saber.
それは違う。確かに俺はセイバーと契約した。けど、マスターとか聖杯戦争とか。
Well then, child, let me teach you about everything. Did you have the audacity to speak over me? Well, no matter. You are but a child, Emiya.
マスターっていうのがちゃんとした魔術師がなるものなら、他にマスターを選び直した方がいい。
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's like, you should probably pick someone other than me. I can make ED go away, but I can't make bad guys go away. Capiche? That's the whole deal here.
なるほど。これは重症だ。彼は本当に何も知らないのか、リン。
Yeah.
だから素人だって言ったじゃない。そのあたりからしつけてあげて。
Oh my god.
そういう追い込み得意でしょ。
Oh, I need like a fucking Yoda-Luke relationship between Kirei and Shirou. Oh my god, I want Shirou to jump. I want Kirei to jump on Shirou's back and make him run across the altar in circles. Why are we doing this, Kirei?
It is your training. Be one with God. Be fleeting, like a bird.
Tosaka urges the priest.
ほう。これはそういう。
Yeah, you got it right, man. I'm quite a character. Like, I got certain ideals and stuff, but I'm not really good at anything.
よかろう。お前が私を頼ったのはこれが初めてだ。
Yeah.
If only you had depended on me before, maybe I would have spared your father. Who's kidding? I wouldn't have.
エミやシロには感謝をしてもし足りないな。
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Father Kotomine laughs. Their conversation makes me feel uneasy.
まず君の勘違いを正そう。
Aw, sweet. Aw, snap.
いいか、エミやシロ。マスターというものは他人に譲れるものではないし、
Uh-huh.
なってしまった以上やめられるものでもない。その腕に霊樹を刻まれた者は、たとえ何者であろうとマスターをやめることはできん。
Yep.
やめることはできないって。
Because you've been chosen, you fucklet.
霊樹とは聖婚でもある。マスターとは与えられた試練だ。都合が悪いからといって。
It's almost like you've been chosen by fate.
その痛みからは、聖杯を手に入れるまでは解放されない。
Or you get revived by it,
お前がマスターを辞めたいというのであれば、聖杯を手に入れ、斧が望みを叶えるより他はあるまい。
Okay.
そうなれば、何もかもが元通りだぞ、エミヤシロ。
Okay,
お前
sweet.
の望み。そのうちに溜まった泥をすべてかき出すこともできる。そうだ。初めからやり直すこととて可能だろうよ。
It's fitting that you talk about mud, almost like it's Grail mud. Also, you really do talk like a priest. I could probably sit and listen to you for hours. Can you read the Bible to me, Kirei? Honestly, I would love an audiobook with Kirei Kotomine reading the Bible. I would listen to it every night. I'd be a true crusader. I could join the crusaders in the fucking ancient holy wars.
故に望むがいい。
Okay, I love that sprite. That sprite's awesome.
もしその時が来るのなら、君はマスターに選ばれた幸運に感謝するのだからな。
Oh shit, man, you're getting all philosophical on my
や
ass.
けどの跡を消したいのならば、聖婚を受け入れるだけでいい。
Okay. Nani? I feel dizzy. The priest's words don't make any sense. They just confuse me more and more as I listen. But still, his words soak into my brain and clot like blood.
キレイ、回りくどい真似はしないで。私は彼にルールを説明してあげてって言ったのよ。
But don't you see,
誰も
Rin?
傷を開けなんて言ってない。
This is exactly how I operate, just like I did with your father.
A voice cuts in.
父さか。
That clears up my dizzy head.
そうか。こういった手合いには何を言っても無駄だからな。せめて勘違いしたまま、道徳を拭い去ってやろうと思ったのだが。
Alright, if this is your first time playing, how can you not understand that Kira's a bad guy? Like, fucking hell, this dude. Look at this man. Look at him. There's just something about him, even like when you don't know who he is.
情けは人のためならず、とは よく言ったものだ。
I guess it's true that compassion is not
自身
good
も
for
楽
others.
しんでしまったか。
Whoa. You talking about yourself there, aren't you? Okay.
何よ、彼を助けるといいことあるっていうの？あんたに。
It's only the harder he falls later that will be truly the amusing part.
あるとも。人を助けるということは、いずれ自身を救うという
Sure,
ことだ
sure.
から
Yep, Kirei, I totally believe you.
と
Okay, I
今更お
believe
前
you.
に解いても始まるまい。では本題に戻ろうか。エミヤシロ。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up? What are we
君が
talking
巻き
about?
込まれたこの戦いは聖杯戦争と呼ばれるものだ。
Okay, yeah,
7
got
人
it.
のマスターが7人のサーバントを用いて繰り広げる争奪戦。
Soka.
聞いてる。7人のマスターで殺し合うっていうふざけた話だろ。
I love how Shirou is the one talking about it being ridiculous. Because that was me during Zero a lot. I was like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And finally, I have someone who can relate to me.
そうだ。
That face. Oh my god.
好きでこのような非道を行ってい
Look
る
at
わけ
that
ではない。
sprite! Look at his eyes! Oh my god, this is so unsettling. I feel like, jeez, man. He's like looking, he's staring into my soul. Holy crap, Kirei, please! Look away from me, dear god!
すべては聖杯を得るにふさわしいものを選抜するための儀式だ。何しろ物が物だからな。所有者
Oh,
の
hello,
選定
train.
に
How
は
you doing?
いくつかの試練が必要
Ah,
だ。
thanks, Kirei, for summoning the train. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay.